So we finally had to leave Cable Beach. We enjoyed one last walk and one last look at the camels.
All right. My little pinky finger just doing.
What have you got there? You think you're a connoisseur of beer, do you?
We're going to taste all the beers, the ginger beers.
At Mutzell's
Starting
Brewery.
with the ginger, then the mango.
Okay, here we are in the Life Saving Club car park. Who'd have thought? Had the most delicious lunch ever. No, breakfast. It's only 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock at Mabu Mai Cafe, and it's in such a cool little spot. It's tucked away in the back of Broome near the cultural centre, and it's got beautiful gardens and sculptures and seriously killer breakfast. I had crispy fried eggs with bush tomato chutney on, what was it, roti bread. Oh god, it was good. So we're driving along this major highway with huge Winnebagos and vans and everything, and suddenly we come to a one-lane bridge. I'm not sure how this works, but
Our turn.
I guess it's our turn.
It's a mini bridge.
It's called a mini bridge. That's the name of it. On our way to Derby. This is the prison BOAB tree. It is absolutely enormous. It's still alive. It's still got green shoots, and it's where they used to stop after they had rounded up Indigenous Aboriginal men and kidnapped them to force them to be pearl divers down in Broome. It's just outside of Derby. Alright, here we are at Derby Wharf, and these tides are 12-metre tides, the biggest tides in the world apart from Fundy Bay in Nova Scotia, and they are constantly moving, as you can see.
It's a caramel milkshake.
It's a caramel milkshake, isn't it?
Look at it.
It is unbelievable, and that's because it just never stops moving. It's just stirring everything up. No diving, no kidding. I'm trying to see if you can capture just how fast this tide's coming in. It's literally flowing in brown Jackie water into the mangroves at Derby. Oh, we're going down the Gibb River Road. Woo-hoo. Everyone talks about it. Jukie's going down the famous Gibb River Road.
You got this, Juki.
We're gonna make it all the way 17 k's, I think we're going. It says everywhere, plan your journey. Things are open, things are shut. Penalties apply if you don't plan properly. Oh my god, it sounds like it's 4-wheel drive only. What are we going to do? Uh-oh.
We've got 4 wheels.
We have got 4 wheels. This is where our Gibb River Road journey actually ends. Down at Birdwood Downs station.
We just saw a snake.
We just almost ran over a very long, looked like a tiger snake. Is your friend there, Jamie?
Well, he's not quite as pretty as me, but...
He struts his stuff just like you do. He sure does. This is Birdwood Downs cattle station, where you stop for the night, and Dookie's over there in the shade, and we're going to have a nice little drink around the fire soon, although it's about 40 degrees, so we'll see. Good morning, bush, out on Birdwood Downs station. Lovely little place to camp, but it's going to get hot. This is the Moranjum Aboriginal Community and Art Centre. We're going to take a look and see what's inside. We're walking down to the Derby pool and we see the least the bats. Look at them all up in that tree there. So here's what we're doing on our day in Derby. We're going into all the hardware stores. Jamie's eating salt and vinegar chips.
Eat the salt.
We are so hot. It reminds us of when we were in Steamboat and we went into the fishing shop to get out of the cold. Except we're getting it out of the hot here. So we're walking out the Derby jetty to watch the sunset, and I don't think we're alone. It looks like there's a lot of people out here doing this. Oh. What was that sound?
We all know what that
Here she goes. Down over the bay at Derby. This is the Derby night market. A bit of local music. It's kind of cool.
It's the same music as Barnhill.
We are heading down to Fitzroy Crossing on the Savannah Way.
Didn't Fitzroy get kicked out of the league?
Yeah, that's why they're cross. So, is everything open?
Essential travel only.
Funny how I keep saying essential travel only. A classic example of BOAB trees. This is a big one. And another big one. Oh, they're big. I guess this is what they mean by slow down, because cattle stray across the road. Walking back from the pool at Fitzroy Lodge, there's the little safari tents. This is the unpowered camping, and then our camping's over there. We're at Fitzroy Crossing. Whether you picked up any prickles, Jamie. I'm not sure whether you got any on your shoes. Oh my god, we are going for a walk, or supposed to be running, and there are so many prickles. It's so dry. That's the Fitzroy River out there, and there's no water in it. This is Saturday morning footy in Fitzroy Crossing. The umpire's wearing thongs. Half the players are wearing bare feet. They know how to kick and they know how to run.
And a lot of the players also. Good grab, a forward line, snap, sausage roll. Well, that's got the bird circle in here. It might be the Kestrels, could be the Ravens, could be the Falcons or the Hawks, but that's a goal in anyone's language.
Driving down to Geeky Gorge, listening to the Saints.
Get up, Saints!
Come on, Saints! I think we got a stampede on our hands here. We're at the point where the Fitzroy River meets the Margaret River. Not that Margaret River, although it'd be nice. Could do with a nice Margaret River Chardonnay. It's a bit dry and dusty out here. Oh, I think there's probably crocs too. It's really interesting. There's all these like information boards along the way about how the Indigenous people used all the local leaves, trees, bark for sandpaper, medicine, food, trays, shelters. Incredible. There's a lot of fish in that Fitzroy River. I think this one's kind of the coolest. He's got his own saw built in, so he can cut through things. This is some serious flooding. The highest flood, it says up there, was 2 metres above the roof. Right, walking down to our little Geeky Gorge boat tour. The Saints are 1 goal behind, 4 minutes to go, and we got no reception. So who knows? The river got to the top of these rocks this last wet season, early in the year. Second biggest river.
There's a couple of species of sharks, including bull sharks. There's about 3 different species of swordfish, which are all pretty.
Play of light on these caves. It's like it's dancing. I'm guessing this shelf goes straight down because we're literally
Going under it,
going underneath it.
just like Disneyland.
It's quite beautiful. Yeah, going down, back down the river for the Geeky River Gorge. It is absolutely stunning. So pretty. We're going to sit here and watch the day fade away on Geeky Gorge. So we've come to the edges of the Geeky Gorge to watch the sunset over the rocks.
A lot of geeks here.
What we're worried about is not the geeks, but
Crocs.
something else. 300 in
Crocs
this
and
area.
rocks.
300. So here's the little river cruise that we took, coming past the cliffs at sunset. That's what we were on. It's pretty incredible. Okay, to get to the ladies' toilets, this is what you got to do, hey girls. You've got to go past all these swallows' nests and a million swallows that are going in and out of them, and hopefully they don't hit you, and sometimes they don't. Here she is, the Fitzroy River. We've just gone for a morning run to check it out. Snuffy wasn't too keen on the see-through bridge here. There's still quite a bit of water in it. This is as low as it gets. Driving to Nimby Caves, we get the sense that we are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We can't even get a radio signal. Yep, it's still the wide open road and the wide open land. There are some termite mounds, there are patches of burned ground, but it feels very desolate out here. Well, we finally found some pretty rocks. I'm wondering if this might be where Nimby Caves is. We'll find out soon. This is the pretty cute Nimby Caves campground. It's been so hot today. I have just sat underneath this shelter doing all my photo sorting, but I'm hoping when the sun goes down we can get out a bit. So the sun's finally gone down and we're finally able to go for a walk because it has been so hot here.
It's only about 38 degrees it felt like.
Man. I felt like it was in a furnace. So we're in Nimby Caves campground, and
It's pretty cool.
yeah, they're the pretty caves over there.
Not there.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
there.
Both.
Yeah.
We're going to go into the caves tomorrow.
There's
It's
the
Indigenous.
sunset up through,
Yeah.
through that little gap there.
That's pretty nice.
It's gone. We're allowed to have a drink now.
Well, no, it's an AFD. Look at this cliff face and that hanging stalactite, which is like just a root there from some old ancient tree system. It's just incredible. And look, there's a moon. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take a video. The bonus of being someone who suffers from heat stroke and can't bear the heat is that your husband is very nicely offering to cook dinner. He's in there walking, frying the veggies, cooking dinner while I relax outside.